It Invaded is equal parts Psycho Pass, Inception and the original Matrix film. An amalgamation of ideas from some of the best works of sci-fi bundled into a single season crime thriller anime that you won't be forgetting anytime soon. Here's a non-spoiler review of why you should watch It Invaded, the best anime of the season. Story mechanics and themes are going to make up the bulk of this It Invaded discussion. I would usually first lean on the art, not to say that there aren't some great background artwork, and Studio Nas did occasionally turn up the quality dial in some of the action scene. But I knew from the offset that the show was safe in the deft hands of Ei Aoki, responsible for the stunning Fate Zero. But the visuals are just part of the medium needed to consume this terrific story, and it really is a terrific story. Killers and latent murderers leave particles at crime scenes, artifact remnants in the air, essentially the essence of their intent to kill. And these particles can be collected by a police department and used to create a simulation of the killer's mindscape. In order to prevent or solve the crime at hand, a detective is sent into the simulation, losing their memories and their own sense of identity, with a sole drive of pillaging the killer's subconscious that they find themselves plunged into and solving the case. Enter Akihito Narihisago, the brilliant detective and our protagonist, who takes on the alias Sakaido as he enters the Idwell simulations and forgets his name and identity. Shrewd, lovable and with a dark past of his own, much needed as a core concept of the show is it takes a killer to find a killer. Now this show drowns in weaponized thematic richness and assaults us on all fronts. Relentlessly exploring the invasion of privacy of not yet convicted wrongdoers is an understatement for what is shown to be trespassing on their psyche. Needless to say, there are no warrants issued in the show, frequently breaking and entering another person's subconscious domain. Other morally grey notions are questioned, such as, is it wrong to convince a mass murderer to kill themselves? As well as the titular element of the show, exploring your sense of self and identity, and ethics of imposing your identity onto others and manipulating their will. Some pretty creepy stuff. It Invaded uses the Idwell as a unique story tool, jumping from reality to simulation, mixing bad guy chase scenes in the here and now with surreal puzzle solving quandaries taking place inside a computer replicating the human mind. And while these are super unique tools that build the foundations of It Invaded, I'm eternally grateful that the classics and old reliables are also a staple: heartbreak and gore. And let me tell you, the heartbreak is devastating and the gore is, well, somewhere between the level of dog in a blender and baby in a microwave. It's pretty dope. Now, you may not like it, but here's what peak character design looks like. Pink hair, yellow scarf, trench coat, shorts and thermal leggings. Unique, it genuinely is. Character design is strong in the show, with Sakaido's garb typical of new school Tokyo fashion with Korean influence. Sound design with regards to effects such as booms and clangs are pretty spot on, and soundtrack insert songs are well placed and elevate their respective scene, often accompanied by a plot twist or a moment of blood-soaked intensity. Despite the compositions and songs themselves not being particularly unique or memorable, the overall vibes they bring, working in tandem with distressing and emotional scenes, are harmonised perfectly. Every episode feels fresh with an episodic structure showcasing an array of twisted killers to catch, all the while tightly connected to an overarching narrative leading to a super satisfying payoff in the finale. Go and watch It Invaded, the best anime of the season. This was Anime Fried Chicken. I make anime discussion videos and think pieces. Subscribe for more anime and manga videos straight to your feed. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.